Hello everybody.
Hi everybody.
Welcome back to the channel for a very windy Saturday speedwork session. Today through the Tri Club we're doing some Strava segment hunting. So we've got an event called Segment Challenge that's coming up today, and I drew the short straw with the running one. So we're going to go and do one near the train station as a bit of a ramp up. And then the segment we have is just shy of 3k, and it's all the way down the line to Chiltern, and should be a tough one. Let's see how we're doing it. Sort of tying back into the little 5k challenge we've got going at the moment as well. This should work quite nicely for it. I think from what I understand, your 3k pace should be around about 20 seconds a mile faster than your 5k. My 5k pace was 6:50 when I did the baseline, so yeah, if we have around about 6.5 minutes for this, it's just shy of 3k. That should work out quite nice, and we'll see where we sit on the leaderboard at the end. As you can tell by the hoodie, the temperature's dropped pretty drastically around here, so I don't really like running with jackets on, so we'll see how we do. So that's a bit of a recap to the week. This is actually the second speedwork session I've done this week, after doing the Tri Club Farlex session on Wednesday, which was hard work. But thankfully the sort of chemotherapy sickness is all worn off now, and for the next sort of 3 weeks at least anyway, until we started again, just back into normal training. Had 2 decent swims this week. Yeah, endurance on the swims is starting to go up. Managed to break my first mile in the 40-minute session on I think it was Wednesday night, and then we did another 900 metres last night as part of a pyramid session, and it's all going well. Technique makes a huge difference for swimming, so now that the coaching's sort of kicking off and the coaches have been able to get a little bit more involved, it's becoming a lot faster and a lot easier. The bike is the bit that's frustrating me the most at the moment, because I keep seeming to pick injuries up on this left knee. So because of the injuries that I'm picking up, I can't spend enough time on it to get really good. So I'm struggling a little with that. I've arranged to go and see the fitter on Thursday, so I'll be off down to see Andy. He'll probably give us a once over on the bike and hopefully see if we can get my bike to fit. If not, unfortunately I'm probably going to have to explain to my wife why I have to replace the bike, which won't go down well, I'll tell you now. So anyway, I'll catch you after the first little segment. I'm going to do a few ramps to get the heart rate warmed up, and I'll speak to you before we start the main set. Right, so that's the first little mini segment done that we did as a bit of a ramp. I did try and save it for the Strava Live thing, but it hasn't popped up on my phone for some reason, so I'm not sure why. Not sure what I did, but it should be good. There was sections of pace was showing up on my phone as under 5 minutes a mile, which I think 5:15 is the KOM, so we'll check when we save it. Might have it, I don't know. But right, the segment we're here to do starts just beyond that footpath. So right, got about 3k, trying to do 6.5 minute miles. See how we go. Oh, sorry team, it was going so well. I've got the monster of all stitches now. Let's keep going. Great. 11 minutes 48 for the segment. wise it went terribly, which is kind of my fault. Like that. I was wrong about where the segment started, so I started about a third of a mile too quick and I went off way too fast. So even by the point that the segment was starting, I was already blown a bit. And then on top of that, getting all the excuses in. The headwind didn't help either, but it was good work. And learned something new about pacing, and I think it's 44 seconds behind the KOM, which I'll take considering it's a pretty poor effort. Might come back and try this one again another time, but now I've got a couple of mile warm down back home. So we'll end the run there, just walk back home, let the heart rate come down. Overall it wasn't a bad run. It's actually worked out being my fastest 10k somehow, go figure. I wasn't really going for that today, but I'll take it. It's 6.6 mile, including the, obviously the pace isn't very constant because it was up and down. But it's averaged out at 8 minutes a mile, which is, it's alright considering there's a couple of intervals there which are a lot faster, and but on top of that there's some rest periods there in between the intervals, which has obviously slowed the average rate down a bit, but I'm happy enough for that. Running back from Shildon felt really strong. It was all sub 8 minutes all the way back, probably a couple of mile there, around 7.5 minute miles. We'll have a look at the analysis when we get in, and yeah, check the phone, see how we did on them two segments. Right, so very quickly for the outro, back, sorry for no shirt. Got the workout here up on my phone. So the segment we were going for, which was the Aycliffe to Shildon along the line, today I did it in 11:55, which I can which is actually 51st overall. It's not great. It works out, if I go on it here, there we go, so that works out at 7 minutes and 9 seconds a mile. Really, basically it's my own fault there. Paced it all wrong and I went off way too fast, and actually went off probably about quarter mile too early, like I said, after the thing. That's just down at the Strava Live feature. Basically I forgot to set it up, and I thought it started at the fence where it didn't. But considering it was into a pretty tough headwind today, it's close to my 5k time and it was a good effort, so I'm happy enough with that. The one that I'm less happy with is the one that we did at the start, which was a ramp to go up, which is just it's called Late for the Train. That came out as 5 minutes 11 a mile, and I did that in 47 seconds, which is 2 seconds off the KOM, which I'm kicking myself now that I didn't put the extra effort in at the end to get the 2 seconds, but I might go back and try for that one again tomorrow. But overall, yeah, it was a good run. Coming back Shildon through Midridge down to Aycliffe was pretty strong. I had a little bit of a tailwind at that point, and yeah, everything was sort of sub 7 minutes, so I'm happy enough with that. So yeah, give it another couple of days, we'll do a bit more speed work, and probably another fortnight we'll see how all this has affected the 5k time. So yeah, so see you again for the next session.